In today's dynamic business landscape, navigating organizational change is more important than ever. Among the various perspectives and models available, Kotter's 8-step change model stands out as a strategic framework designed to guide organizations through the complexities of change. This video will provide an exploration of Kotter's model, which is just one of many approaches to organizational change. We'll outline each of the 8 steps, from establishing a sense of urgency to embedding new ways into the organization's culture. John Kotter is recognized as a leading figure in the domain of change management, renowned for his contributions to understanding and facilitating organizational change. As a management guru, Kotter has authored numerous influential books, with Leading Change being among his most important works. In this influential book, Kotter introduces an 8-step process for effective change management, offering a blueprint for organizations seeking to navigate the complexities of change successfully. This introduction serves as a gateway to exploring Kotter's insights and methodologies, which have shaped contemporary approaches to leading change within organizations across the globe. The first step is to create a sense of urgency. This step is important for the organization to understand why the change is necessary. It may be wise to take advantage of crises and difficult situations, since it will be easier to argue for the necessity of changes than when everything is running smoothly. Step 2 is to create a coalition. It is important to ally oneself with other groups and key persons in the organization. Especially, it will be important with support from people who are opinion leaders. Step 3 is to develop a vision and strategy. After that, it is important that a clear vision and strategy are developed that can be used to sell the change to the organization. Step 4 is to communicate the vision. It is not enough that the vision is written down. It must also be communicated and spread to the organization. Everyone must understand what the management's vision is and why the planned changes are necessary. Step 5 is to guarantee that the organization's processes and structure are properly established and in harmony with the overarching vision. Regularly monitor for any obstacles or individuals resistant to change, taking proactive steps to eliminate these hurdles throughout the change process. Recognize and incentivize individuals who actively embrace and support the transition. The 6th step is to create short-term wins. Securing small, short-term victories is crucial in convincing skeptics within the organization that the change effort is worthwhile and moving in the right direction. Step 7 is to consolidate gains and create a foundation for more change. It's important to build on the momentum of early successes, using them as a springboard to implement deeper and more widespread changes throughout the organization. The 8th and final step is to anchor new practices in the organizational culture. Ensuring that new behaviors and processes are deeply embedded within the organizational culture is essential for the change to be sustained over the long term. Kotter claims that organizations make many mistakes in change processes. Below, we discuss some of the typical mistakes related to the 8 success criteria. Mistake 1. No sense of urgency. Organizations fail to a large extent to create a feeling that the organization needs to change. This can lead to not enough strong motivation and will to implement the changes. Another mistake is that leaders do not build coalitions with important interest groups and key people further down in the organization, for example, middle managers. Mistake 3. No vision. Without a clear and compelling vision, it will be challenging for the organization to grasp the necessity and appropriateness of the changes, leading to confusion and resistance among its members. Mistake 4. Failure to communicate the vision, which effectively can derail the entire change process. It is imperative that leaders are able to articulate, communicate, and sell the vision to the organization, ensuring that every member understands and is aligned with the new direction. Mistake 5. Not removing obstacles for the new vision. Failing to remove obstacles that impede the new vision can significantly hinder the progress of change. It's essential to identify and eliminate these barriers early on to pave the way for a smoother transition and the successful realization of the new direction. Mistake 6. No systematic plan for achieving short-term goals. Without such a plan, it will not be possible to secure the necessary small victories that can be used to create more support among others and demonstrate to the organization that this can be good in the long term. Mistake 7. Celebrating too early. Cashing in the victory too early is a common pitfall in organizational change. Such changes take time to fully integrate and mature within the organizational culture, and therefore, it is crucial not to let up or declare success prematurely. Patience and sustained effort are key to ensuring that the change becomes a permanent part of the organizational fabric. Mistake 8. Not anchoring changes in the organizational culture. For changes to be truly effective and lasting, they must be anchored in the organizational culture. This requires a comprehensive approach that goes beyond surface-level adjustments, aiming to embed new values and behaviors deeply within the organization's identity. While Kotter's 8-step model for change management is widely adopted, it has faced some criticism and identified limitations. Critics argue that the model is overly linear and prescriptive, suggesting that it may not fully accommodate the dynamic and iterative nature of change in real-world scenarios. This linear approach can lead organizations to view change as a sequence of steps to be checked off, rather than an ongoing adaptive process. Additionally, Kotter's model emphasizes top-down change, potentially underestimating the importance of grassroots initiatives and the value of engaging employees at all levels in the change process. Some also point out that the model may lack sufficient emphasis on the emotional and cultural aspects of change, which are critical for gaining buy-in and addressing resistance. These criticisms highlight the need for flexibility and adaptability in applying Kotter's principles to diverse organizational contexts and change challenges. Before you head out, if you found value in today's video, please give it a thumbs up. I'm Dr. Dag Madsen, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on today's topic or what you'd like to explore next. Just drop a comment below. Wishing you a great day ahead.